It is now the time to run Nemesis and Bodyslide. While skipping this part won't crash your game, it will leave you with a fair amount of bugs. First, we will start with Nemesis. If you don't have it on your dashboard already, you will need to set it up. Here is how to do it. All you have to do is select the path to the software. It is located inside the data folder like most mods. Now that it is set up, we can run it. In this list of mods you can leave it all unchecked. We don't need them. The first thing you really need to do is update the engine. Once it's done, you can launch the behavior engine. During this part, you may encounter some issues like an infinite generation time or having to update the engine again. If it happens, relaunch Nemesis or update the engine again. Having to do it multiple times to get it done is not uncommon. When it is over, you should have a message telling you it has been successful. This is how you know you're good to move on. Now, we need to set up Bodyslide like Nemesis. It is in the data folder of the game. The first time you will run Bodyslide, you will be asked to select the path to your data folder. It is very important that you are successful doing that, otherwise Bodyslide won't work. So when you select the data folder like I do, please ensure it's written data at the end of the line. The first thing to do here is to make sure there is no filters applied. Then, under preset, you have to select zeroed sliders. Also, ensure that build morph is ticked, and press patch build. In this new window, press right-click plus select all, and build. Now you have to wait for Bodyslide to process the request. It will take a bit of a time as there is a lot of files. When finished, a new window will appear asking you to select outputs. I will only show you the most important one. I don't recommend going through all of them for the first time, as there is a lot to select. You can come back to it later on, but keep in mind, as this collection use Buddy, you cannot use any other presets. The only thing you can do is select a different output if you find that some clothes got giggle physic while they shouldn't, or the opposite. After every run of 4's new idols and Bodyslide, you have to redeploy to take into account the changes. As scary as it looks, you have to save those changes. With this done, you are finally ready to launch the game. However, there is one last thing I need to explain to you. It is how to properly launch the game. It is of your game with some very complex mods. You cannot simply press launch on Vortex and expect it to work. So please follow my last guide, and you will finally be able to enjoy New Horizons on Skyrim.